It's my pleasure tonight to announce that we do have, I believe, at least one of our filmmakers from Get Happy. He's here, Mark Payne, and he will be here for Q&A.
And my mom, incidentally, this wasn't the film, but I should have put it in there. When we would shoot these videos and stuff, and the home movies that my mom would do, she would set up the little screen in her nail salon and hair salon, and she would like literally run these films during the day, like for her clients. So these clients would be sitting there watching like these things that I'm sure they were like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it was so strange. I mean, it was, you know, you can't write that kind of stuff. Okay, this is a little side note. I'll tell you this little story because it is intimate. I didn't actually tell the story in the film, but when the firemen got there, I had already taken off my dress because I didn't want it to get ruined, and I had taken it and put it in the garage because I was scared that it would burn. I wasn't worried about the house burning down or anything else, but I was worried about the dress. So I took the dress and put it in the garage and had a robe on. And so the firemen, and they had like all the blockades up. And incidentally, when you have a fire in a neighborhood like that, everybody the next day lines up to like tour the house like it's some kind of attraction. And you don't have a front door because it's all burned down. So they're all like traipsing through your house whether you want them there or not. So anyway, so the firemen and the whole neighborhood is all lined up around behind the barricades. And so I was like, my friend Devin said, you know what, we'll go down to my house and we'll finish the shoot because we don't want to, you know, you look great, and we'll wipe that smut off your face and we'll just keep going. So I said, okay, so call your brother and let him come get us. And my grandmother was like in the backyard, and she's being tended to by the emergency room people, or the people that were there with the ambulance. And the paramedics, there you go. And so anyway, so his brother pulls up, and you know, I don't know, maybe I'm an exhibitionist, I don't know, but for somehow, as I was running across the front yard to get into the car, you know, all the neighborhood people had no idea what was going on. Somehow my robe flew open, and it was like a full frontal thing with like this full face of makeup, and this whole gasp, like, and parents were covering their kids' eyes. That was a pretty amazing like scene.
You should put that in the feedback.
This is my good friend Kendall, who knows the real story. Does anybody have any questions for Kendall?
Bitchin' shirt.
It was sort of like this. Somebody asked me the other day how I did the interviews. It was very much like Chicago. It was heavily scripted.
What is it? Film Festival, and I'm here with Mark Payne, director, and the subject of Get Happy.
Get Happy was amazing. It was just such an honor to watch this process, and Mark growing up. I mean, he was doing these iconic characters before I was even born. He's amazing, and I'm just glad he turned out the way he did, and he had the support of his mom and his grandmother and his friends, and it was a great movie, and I recommend that everybody see it.
I thought it was a fabulous film. I think it's going to be great and marketable for anybody in a wide age demographic. I think it shows a lot about how the force of an individual personality can just make everybody happy around him, and can break through a lot of assumptions, and can really inspire people vicariously. So I thought it was a fabulous film, and I hope it continues to spread and Mark Payne's work gets known by the popular masses.
I think that Get Happy would be adapted perfectly for the feature, as a feature-length film or for a sitcom. It's amazing.
I thought it was a great film. It really was. What a great story. I mean, I guess we always wonder where do these grown-up drag queens come from, and now we know what the history is. It's, I mean, it's just really a great subject matter.